Well, it has been a while since we have been graced with Tears for Fears on the channel, and our patron Sean obliged. Continue. Hi guys, welcome to L33Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. Pow, 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 pow. That worked, I guess. I know I am. And we are back with Tears for Fears. We're going back to songs from the big chair. We're going to track 2. I've done 2 tracks from this album. I already knew Head Over Heels from Donnie Darko, which is an amazing movie. So I really like these guys. I'm not gonna lie; they are such a treat to listen to. It's like a feast for the ears, basically. And this one, I don't know what I'm walking into. Apparently, it's a really good track, though. So let's go. I'll link my Tears for Fears playlist up there. Leave a like. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, all that nonsense. There's a Patreon in the description if you want to come hang out, get a request, blah, blah, blah. That's the way to do it. All right. The Working Hour. Tears for Fears. 3, 2, 1, go. That's beautiful. There's such detail in every second of this. Oh, yes. They're building this up so well. Vocals are magical. Feels late at night. Oh my God. much catharsis in that. So damn good. Absolute beauty, but sadness as well. That song calls out to memories that I have not, I don't know, had in my brain in a while. You kind of just have to sit with that song. And that's kind of like what you have to do with all their songs. There's so much detail to it, but it's so strong on feeling and just like the overall picture as well that I don't know how they juggle that. So like so many intricate little details to their sound, but it's also very appealing and broad-reaching, and it covers all the bases basically. You felt all, it was like an emotional roller coaster, honestly, for me in that song, because it's almost like there's like this joy and bliss at points through the sax in the beginning, but then once the vocal and sax harmony part in the middle, it's almost like the sax turns into this like sorrow-filled mourning sort of, I don't know, sound. Like it's almost like there's like a yin and yang to this song. And both sides draw very strong at each other. Like it all works, but you can definitely see the two different sides. And like the catharsis that you get when he just lets out that bellow basically at the end. It's those notes that he hits. I think that's Kurt, right? Like it's just incredible. He fits the mid-80s sound very, very well. He's like the prototype, it seems like, for those vocalists that are just I don't know, super talented in the vocal department, but also can contribute with other things. But for that genre, that sphere of things, I know they were highly, highly influential in so many different things and so many different aspects. And just listen to that song and you can see why, man. Like, you can hear why, you can see why. Like, they had it. Whatever it is, this band had it. And there's no denying that after listening to the songs that I've heard from this album. Like, this album alone is a masterpiece from the 4 songs I've heard. And I can't wait to hear the rest. So hopefully I get more requests for it. So thank you, Sean, I think. That was special. The sax, I think, was by Manny Elias. I believe that's who did that part. He played it to perfection. That was definitely the highlight of the song, was the saxophone, and it drove the song the entire time at points. It drove the song for the most part. There were percussion, like little percussive breaks. Obviously, the keys and the synth lines are very, very in abundance with this band, but it's such a highlight, you know. Like I love this like freeze frame of, you know, the zeitgeist of the culture in that time, you know. Like it felt like there was a lot of hope, but also a lot of reflection, if you want to put it mildly, with the 80s and the 90s and the postmodernism that really started kicking in the 2000s as well. Like I think it all started in the 80s with when consumerism really, really took off. You know what I mean? Like I think it was like the death knell for art. Like look at it now. Robots do it now. I mean, obviously there's humans that do it still too, but in 5 years, they're gonna be obsolete. Some of them are, except for like the exquisite, like really real artists. You know what I'm saying? But it's only gonna get stronger, basically. And I don't want to say anything more than that. And it's kind of scary, the stuff that I found out about it. Obviously, I'm not gonna share it here, but I don't know. Hopefully, we can use it as a tool and not as a weapon. Because if it could bring everything down. But at the same time, would that be so bad? Maybe we do need a restart. Maybe I'm just tired. Who knows? I don't want things to restart. But, man, Tears for Fears just makes you think so many things. And it really drew on some memories of mine as a younger person that I haven't thought about in a long time. So before I keep yammering on and get all the videos clicked, everyone's clicking off video. Kurt Smith on bass for this track as well. Vocals, synth bass. Ian Stanley on keyboards, Lynn drum programming and some arrangements, Manny Elias on drums. Oh, so it wasn't Manny. So Manny helped write that song. Whoops, I'm stupid. I always make mistakes in their videos, so I'll get some comments, I guess. The sax was Mel Collins. Oh, no shit, that was Mel Collins. Will Gregory did the sax solos. Andy Davis on grand piano and Jerry Murata on percussion and saxophone arrangements. So my apologies. I always make mistakes with this band. Whatever. But Manny did a wonderful job here. I think everybody who contributed to this definitely deserves a cookie. But the saxophonist, whoever did the solos, apparently it's different people. They both, all three of them, just give them 2 cookies. I don't care, man. That was fucking awesome. And if you have another pick by Tears for Fears you think I'd like, leave it down below. As always, leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever. Actually, you know what? Don't do any of that. Forget about it. Click off this video and never watch this channel again. I'm just kidding. Bye.